It's about millennials, and technically I fit in that class, given my age, 33. But guess what? I still read newspapers, and I walk around the house, or shamble may be a better word. I shamble around the house in a stupor wearing a lightweight blue cardigan. So, there you go. You pussy-ass millennials think things have always been this way. The Pax Americana. Google it. You got the Pax Britannia, the Pax Romana, Pax Americana. Google it. Ever since the Soviet Union fell in 1991, if you've ever heard of the Soviet Union, things have been real soft for the United States. We've been the unipolar power of the world. When you were just a glimmer in your daddy's eyes, the U.S. was on a full-blown war footing that could have gone nuclear at any time. I wonder what would happen if we time travel these little punks back to World War II when the U.S. generals didn't even know if we were going to win the war. Or how about we put them back into some little schoolhouse and have them do duck and cover drills in the 1950s? These kids nowadays don't care or even know about basic modern history, and they don't really want to know. Complacency. It's one of the downfalls of this generation, is complacency. Anyone knows stuff that's happened so recently, relatively speaking, that those crackers are probably still in diapers. I was. It's not all their fault, though. America's public school system is deplorable. History is barely taught. And I suck at math. Guess what, kids? All you who say America shouldn't be the policeman of the world. Oh. Guess what, kids? Things are about to pop, and your minds will be blown when you finally see and understand the return of anarchy and balance of power geostrategy politics to the world stage, coupled with the rise of near-peer competitors like China and Russia. You're in for a shock when overnight 2,000 kids you went to high school with get killed by a sneak attack missile blitz by China against American forces throughout Asia. Oh no, the Chinese have blocked the South China Sea. Now you little kids can't get your Apple smartphones. Uh-oh, what's going to happen now? And it's not just these dumbass kids, it's the older half millennials too, who are blind to all this shit. And guess what? Some of them go up on these news networks like Fox, CNN, MSNBC, all that, and they call themselves, quote, experts, quote, security analysts. Their opines and arguments like basic critical thinking, ones that I've seen. They show a base failure in their arguments to understand and to grasp the complexities of America's current military security situation in the face of China and Russia. And that's fine, but don't call yourself a quote expert or a quote military analyst until you know what A2D2 strategy is or means. A2/D2. Google it. You know why? That's one of the biggest threats that's facing America's ability to make war. And even Iran has it on lock. Iran could light us up using A2D2, the Persian Gulf. Again, Google it. You'll be hearing about it. Google it, read a book, watch a documentary. If you actually care and want to go on TV spin bullshit to a population that eats bullshit without blinking or thinking twice, and some of these news contributors are my age, 33. That's what I'm talking about. This is all when we were back shitting ourselves in the bathtub, playing with our yellow plastic ducks in the 1980s. At the same time, generals in Europe were worried about 50,000 Soviet tanks steamrolling through the Fulda Gap to conquer Europe. It would have rolled us over. Google it. I'll even spell it. Make it easier. F-U-L-D-A Gap. Fulda Gap. Now look at these pussy little rich white kids in college. Parents are paying for it. They like to go to protests and cover their faces in black masks. I bet half of them don't even know who won World War II or who even fought in it. You kids bitch about America, how America shouldn't control the world. Okay, who would you like instead? Would you rather the Soviets had won the Cold War? Probably. Freaking socialists. Commune socialists. What about China? Communist China. Do you want them to have global dominance and gradually push up into American shores? Do you want that? What do you really want? Say it. When the next big war comes, and believe me when I say it's coming soon, it'll be you or your kids who'll have to go off and fight and die and get maimed. I pray not, but this is the world. Then I guess you'll finally learn how humanity's world works. I pray nothing like that'll happen, but things are different now. You guys born in the late 70s on up, you're used to this. Learn about it.